Hi to whoever's watching this. I didn't post last week because I was sick and I'm still sick, but I thought I'd just do like a more casual sit down video about Gilmore Girls because I've been watching this show for the first time ever. I don't know why it took me that long to watch it, even though it's so up my alley. I love those types of shows. But you know what? I'm glad that I was able to discover a new show that I'm enjoying so much. So right now I just finished season 3, and I just want to share my thoughts, about what happened so far. Obviously it's gonna be filled with spoilers, so if you haven't watched it, like, just don't watch this video if you care. Okay, so the biggest debate that I have with my friends who watch the show is Dean versus Jess. Now, I've never been on Reddit for this show because obviously I don't want to get spoilers. This show has been around for so long and obviously well beloved by a lot of people, so I know there's going to be a lot of opinions online. Every time I talk to my friends, they tell me Jess is a better boyfriend than Dean. Jess is better than Dean. And I'm sorry, in what world is Jess better than Dean? Don't get me wrong, Dean is not perfect. He had his issues, but I would never say that Jess is a better boyfriend than Dean. I mean, where is the communication? He never talked to her. He was always so silent around her. He never shared his thoughts. He never shared what was troubling him. 0 points for communication. Absolutely 0. He was always absent. Every scene they're together, they're just kissing. What kind of relationship is that? And my friend's only reason for Jess being better than Dean is that he reads and is able to communicate with Rory about books and literature. And I'm like, I'm sorry, is that where the bar is now? Like, that's the only thing we need for a relationship to survive? We can talk about literature. Go to professor's office hours to discuss literature. He literally just gave nothing to this relationship. I'm sorry, he gave nothing. Something else that one of my friends said is that Dean yelled at her in front of people and broke up with her during that like dance-a-thon or whatever, where they were like dancing all night. I'm sorry, Rory deserved that, okay? She's the absolute worst. She cheated on him. She fully deserved that. I'm sorry. And Jess yelled at her so many times, but because it's not in front of people, that makes it okay? No, that's what I thought. Look, I know that like Jess has a multitude of issues and like I sympathize. He went through so much crap and I feel bad for him genuinely on a human level, but like he needs to fix himself first before getting into relationships. Like, he's nowhere in a healthy state of mind to be in a relationship. Something that I love about this show is that it sort of humanizes the characters. Like, there's no character that's fully evil or fully good. Every character has positives and negatives, just like how you'd find that in real life. With that being said, that's how I feel about Emily and Richard Gilmore. Like, I don't really know where I stand with them. Like, sometimes I like them and they're cool, but then other times, like, they're super frustrating. And I guess that's like with all parents sometimes. Lorelai is so awesome. Like, I love Lorelai's character. I think she's a great mom. Besides all the junk food, of course. And I just don't understand the whole like Max Medina thing. Like I think she clearly likes Luke. So I don't understand why she keeps going back to him, and every time she sees him, like she pines over him. Like I don't get where they're going with that in terms of the storyline or the arc. And yeah, like speaking of Lorelai and Luke, come on, just do it. Like get together, enough. I actually got impatient and I googled when do they kiss, and it's in season 4. So it's coming. I know it's coming. You know also what comparison I made like today? Paris and Jess. So they both come from like broken families, because Paris, during her grad, her nanny was there, and her family, like her nanny's family was there, but her parents weren't. And that is so sad. She also comes from a very broken family, but she channeled that into like her academics. And she studied hard and focused, and this is how like she took out her frustrations with her like upbringing and her parents. But yeah, I guess Jess didn't do that and took an alternative route, but obviously that's not his fault. People deal with things in different ways, and obviously Paris is much richer than Jess, so she had that opportunity to excel in her academics and be at one of the best schools. I mean, Dean is getting married. Like, this is so weird at 18. I don't know, something is fishy. Something is fishy there. So we'll see what happens, what comes out of that. But I'm excited to see Rory in Yale in college, and a new chapter for Lorelai and Suki with the Dragonfly Inn after the Independence Inn shut down. If I remember something else, I'll just hit record and ramble on. Okay, I'm editing this video and I realized that there's a point that I missed, and it's about Taylor. I cannot stand him. I don't know why he's in the town. I guess like the events that he hosts, they contribute to like interactions between other characters like Lorelai and Luke, or Rory and whatever boy she's with. But yeah, I just every time he comes on, I just want to skip over, but I don't want to be that person, you know? Also, Kirk is like, just, I don't know. He's growing on me. At first, I kind of put him in the same category as Taylor, where I just don't want to, like, I'm not interested in his scenes, but he seems like a good guy, and he's just, I don't know. It's just Kirk, you know? I'm gonna end the video here, and hopefully I'll see you next week if I'm feeling better and I have time to do this. Bye.